everybody, and welcome back to the playoffs of the K12 Valorant League. It is a super awesome day today. It's nice
Yep.
and
Weather
shiny
check.
outside today,
Got to do a
so
weather check. We are close to windows, so we have to check the weather.
oh yes.
We've made it to the semifinals.
Yes, semifinals has been reached, and we got an awesome matchup for you guys today. Today we have the K12 Private Esports Alliance Valorous Wolves going up against the Texas Virtual Academy of Hallsville Bobcats. And both these teams won their week one or playoff match one last week. So both of these teams advanced to semifinals. So we're going to have a epic matchup today.
Yeah, I don't even think we've introduced ourselves yet.
Oh, no.
We've already gotten into the info. I am Binkaloid, and I'm hosting here with the wonderful Bradical. Last week we saw the California Virtual Academy Bears.
Versus Washington
Yes, the
Virtual
Wash.
Academy
Yeah,
Orcas.
the Orcas, yeah, and um, California sadly got kicked out. I think both California teams didn't make it to the semifinals. I
Uh,
believe it was Hallsville that went against the other Bears team.
Yeah, but that might have been North Carolina Bears. So,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's four teams. So one of them's the Orcas.
I'm
We
gonna
got our
pull
two
up the
teams
bracket
today,
right now.
and I my guess is the fourth one's the Bees. I'm pretty sure if I was checking correctly, which I think is California. But both these teams are or have had pretty successful seasons so far this season. We have the Bobcats sitting at a nice 4-3, a nice positive record, and then the Valorous Wolves are 5 wins, 1 loss, and 1 tie. So that's a pretty good record, especially in like best or matches where there's only 2 maps, and
Yeah.
not being able to tie and just get all those 2-0, because each win is 2-0.
hmm
So getting 5 of those throughout the season is pretty
Very
crazy.
impressive.
Very
Very, very
impressive.
impressive. So yeah, we have round one before the semifinals. We have the game that we saw, which was the Washington Orcas versus the California Bears. Washington advanced, but what we didn't see, at least not on this stream, was that Virginia Bees beat the California Grizzlies. The Valorous Wolves beat the North Carolina Bears, and then the Radiant Wolves was beat by the Bobcats. So
Mm.
all of the Bear teams lost.
Oh no, the
So that
Bears
not a good year
aren't
for
representing
Bears.
good. Not a
Not
good
a
day
good
to
year
be a Bear
for
fan.
any Bears team. Um, but yeah, we
It's
have
hibernation time.
yes, it's hibernations. That made a lot of sense.
Mhm.
Now in the semifinals, we have this stream, which is the Valorous Wolves versus the Bobcats, and then we have another stream that is playing the Virginia Bees and Orcas game. So you have two streams to go watch. I believe that the other stream is on the K12 Esports channel, either on Twitch or on YouTube. So go check it out. But we have our game leading up so far, and I'm not sure if we've seen the Valorous Wolves yet.
I think we may have seen the Valorous Wolves one time. Looking at the players, I think I recognized a couple, but that could have been mixed in from last season too. But we've seen them only a tiny little bit. But Texas, on the other hand, we've
We've
seen.
seen a
I
lot of
think
Texas.
I think we've seen like 2 or 3 times with Texas. Um, could not name the players right off
No,
the dome because there's
absolutely
just
not.
so many players in this league. But oh man, in the chat, my goated hosts go
Yep.
the Texas Virtual Academy. So Texas
Ooh,
fan
okay.
in the chat. Okay, there's one Texas fan in
hmm
here
Uh,
rooting.
I'd like to remain unbiased, but the Bobcats have been giving us some really, really good Valorant to watch. And so I do want to, wish them the best with the rest of their semifinals and possibly the grand finals. I'll be quietly rooting off the side, but the Wolves. I think we've only streamed one game of theirs. Um, Going into this one, I don't know if the Bobcats are in for a little bit of a harder game or not. It's kind of hard to judge until we get in there and see what's going down.
Yeah, I mean, just going strictly off the records, which we know that records don't mean a whole lot, especially the past like 2 weeks. Um, we saw California beating, I believe it could have been Texas actually. And they had a bit of a worse record than Texas, just played super phenomenal that day. And then yeah, last week California held their own against Washington, but in the end Washington did beat them 2-0, but it was two pretty close maps.
Absolutely.
And it definitely stayed competitive. So in playoffs, it's a whole new league. It's not the regular season matches. This is where the best comes out from all the teams. And yeah, it's just peak Valorant watching time. I love
Yeah,
it.
I can't wait. This entire league has just been so exciting to watch because there's a lot of like really talented players out here, in the league that have great gunplay. It's just it to me it seems like there's a lot less strategy from both sides. Like the strategy from like we've seen strategy on a collegiate level for
Hmm.
Valorant. And there's always the plays, there's always the areas that you got to smoke off, the util that you have to use. And here it's nice to just see all that thrown away and just have two combatants just knocking heads during the entire game.
Yeah,
It's
making up as they go
yeah,
along.
kind of that scrappiness, make it up as
Hmm.
you go along, but you really see kind of the start of strategies that are being made. And that's like a cool thing to see from like an outside perspective. You're seeing people stick together. You're seeing people make plays that I haven't seen before yet. It's a great league to, just drop in and see what's going on around the world.
Yeah, 100%. I fully agree with that. And I've just continued watching VCT, which
Hmm.
is the Valorant Esports League. And wow, there's some crazy players on crazy teams now. Like back when I used to watch it, uh, two really good players was Aspas and Zekin, and
Hmm.
they're on two separate teams, and now they're on the same team. And like they're both incredible players. Like they frag out a lot, and then they're on this team, and that team isn't even winning. So
Oh,
like the talent from like where Valorant started to now, there's such like a higher skill gap now. A lot more people are getting more like acquainted to it.
yeah,
I mean, all
it's
these new agents, it's definitely going up and up, and I love seeing this, especially as a player from like day one of
yeah,
Valorant.
it started with a bunch of I believe Counter-Strike players going into Valorant,
Yeah.
finding a new FPS game and saying, "All right, let's test it out." And that kind of dominated the skill area. But here we are going into Bind.
Oh boy, a pretty familiar map if you have caught some of our other streams of this K12 league. Bind is played a lot, almost like every week it seems like, and Texas is usually the one playing it. So yeah, as we stated before, we've seen a bit of Texas. We see Siva once again on Sky, just loves that Sky role. And then we have a Waylay here, so it's a single duelist comp for Texas, but they're running the double smokes, so they have Viper and Clove. That's going to be super helpful on Bind, especially with uh, two sites that are fairly far away from each other. Looking out on the side of the Valorous Wolves here. We also see a Waylay, but we also have a partner crime in Neon here, so that double duelist, both of them being able to dash, be super fast, enter onto site at amazing speeds. So we'll have to see how that goes. And along with the double duelists, they also are doing double smokes. So we've been seeing a lot more double smokes recently in this league.
Yes, yes, it's definitely it's a good backup for your duelists for sure, but it's also area control. Area control, especially in bind, as you said, with the two sites being far away, is definitely going to be dominant. And for both sides, defending and attacking, it's just going to be useful. So going into bind, good strategies could be made here.
Yeah, and one thing to look out for on the side of the Valorous Wolves is that they do not have a Sentinel. So they don't have the most defensive utility. Obviously, they have all this Viper utility with the Molly and great stall, but there's not really going to be a wall or a tripwire to really stop Texas from entering onto any of these sites. So they have to play around these smokes, but if Texas gets through those smokes, it might cause some problems here.
It's an illusion of area control, if I correct myself. You have the space blocked off, but it's kind of like those fake buildings where it's just a 2D image, and you open the door and there's nothing behind it.
Yeah, but Valorous Wolves don't have to worry about that yet since they are on offense here. And they do have a pretty strong comp for it. Siva with a nice full blind to start off the match and gets a free pick on Falcon right there.
Jay getting blocked off from the window here. He's got two
Oh
behind him.
man, these double Viper walls.
Gets two!
Wow,
Has
the
spike
tracking
down,
right there.
Protecting it. It's down to one. Mocha bringing it down. Two in that window area. The rest of Texas coming over to B site. Seeing what's going down. Not seeing much.
Yeah, Siva doing all the damage you want to see out of your Sky player. Holding sight, getting 2 kills, and then just stalling them and forces out this rotation. But there's already a couple defenders here, and Ready Deadlock Trip does stun TJ here. Is able to avoid it temporarily, but Rice gets 2. Can you find the third? No, they cannot.
DJ holding down on his own at A site. The rest of Texas
30 seconds
left. Slowly, but a portal use brings it back to B site. Texas catches on. Where are they going to catch DJ in time? Gets the plant down. Now it's a 1v2. Stuck on this B site. Gets caught out by Zinc.
Yeah, and overall just a really good round from Texas. They played that just by the book, rotate where you think the enemy team's going to go and just keep on following them, and they just had number advantage since the beginning thanks to Sifa, and played it good from there on out.
Gotta go.
So yeah, that's going to be a massive round 1 win here. Let's see if Texas can try and build some momentum off of this. They do have the better guns this round. So as long as they play a bit further back against these pistols and 1 sheriff in the hands of TJ, they should be pretty fine this round. But you know how some of these thrifty rounds go. It can be crazy.
Siva catches TJ a little bit, peeks, and then rotates away. Wolves spike behind a little bit, has 1 rotate all the way through a portal back to the left side of the map. That was fun to watch on the minimap there.
Yeah. But Rice gets an early pick, and Siva follows it up with his own. Argon does take out Beans on B site. He's working his way back. K12 probably trying to work together, try and regroup some and hit all together. They don't have the best of guns, as I was saying before, so they probably just have to play for the number advantage here in these fights.
Wolves are regrouping together. Mocha brings down Summer, evens out the playing field, hops onto that A site. They're going to get the plant down. Yes, they are. Now it's going to be a Texas retake here. Are they going to flourish, or are they going to flounder?
Yeah, that Viper wall was actually crucial for getting that spike down and giving an opportunity for the Wolves to be able to win this match. Okay, there is a trade going down. Rice takes out 1, it's all left to Mocha, and Mocha cannot find it, only having the ghost. And Rice getting 3 kills on that retake right there.
Yes, and Texas able to get another round under their belt. 2-0 early in the game for Texas. Pretty good.
Yeah, and Rice is starting out pretty hot. 5 kills in 2 rounds. That's definitely what you want to see out of your duelists, especially since Rice is your only duelist. So if you get them in the game and heated up at the very start, it's a sign for good things to come.
Texas deciding to stick with their Guardians a little bit longer. Just going to build that bank up a little bit more if they're able to squeak this round out. The Wolves sticking close together, pushing more on this B site.
Siva has been in this corner a couple times. They don't fully clear Siva, and that's going to cost them 1. But Siva was not expecting a second one coming from long right there. Striker does pick up that trade. Zink working his way into Hookah here in Argon. Already on the back of site. Crazy space being made. This Waylay ult hitting 2 in 2. Dashing onto site. Rice getting 1. Summer finding the other. And Texas finding the round.
Why is the Guardian so underrated?
I think the Guardian's a really solid gun because you can still get the one taps in the head. You just have to be a bit more neutral, and also it allows you to be able to have more wall penetration than the average Joe with guns. So
I see.
It's a really good gun.
I'm surprised
Very
I don't
underrated.
see it more. These games, better. That's a strategy I gotta start using. No, I'm not the best at Valorant. I'm better on Counter-Strike a little bit more, but
Yeah.
you know, if I'm gonna be playing Valorant, I want to see all the good plays and learn from it.
Yeah, the Guardian also really helps your aim get good because you have to tap fire.
You have to hit your shots.
Yes, you do. And speaking of hitting shots, Rice is doing that, getting 1 and is still taking the aggressive peek, ends up backing away, knowing that they have number advantage here.
Striker stocking up on Beans, and Siva gets caught out by Beans, doesn't land a single shot. Running through the window. Gonna get Siva now. Traded back against the Wolves there.
Stinger really wasn't the best weapon right there, but still finds 1 surprising enough, and that's a really good lurk from Striker because that's going to make it to where 2 defenders are more heavy on that A site, but Valorous Wolves really didn't take advantage of that opportunity. They're going now.
Yep,
Viper walls, neon smokes.
Hopping going into A. The Wolves have regrouped. Falcon definitely pushing up against enemy lines. Being stuck between the smoke. Rice is in smoke as well. The Wolves just sticking together, not pushing fully on site yet. Falcon gets some pop shots out. It's hit in return though.
Yeah,
hold on to this,
and they are just going to hit the TP. Ooh. That's a really good call.
You have Rice rushing, gonna catch Plant in time.
So much of the Wolves are low. This could be really tough. They do get spiked down. It's a 3-on-3. But Texas just really has to work together here.
Ooh,
Falcon getting 1 on Summer and Argon.
5
hitting
health
1
left. It's down to Zink to try and get this solo retake. Finds 1.
Does have ult to play with a crazy shot right there.
Gotta go for the defuse here.
Yeah, Spike is ticking. Just gonna hold it there.
Down by Argon. First round win for the Wolves. 3-1.
Yeah, and that was a well-needed one in that it was 3 defuses in a row from Texas. So good job at playing the post plant. I really liked the aggressive positioning K12 did on the elbow there.
Yeah, and can we just
plant.
appreciate that there was 1 at 21 health, 1 at 5.
Thanks.
Striker was at 5, or was it Striker? No, it was
2 of them
Falcon.
were at like 1 shot, yeah.
Falcon was just a 1 shot left and was able to bring down 1 and then another. Just, that was such a clutch one.
Oh, and this time around, the Wolves were ready for that Sky Flash. Sifa's been doing that a lot, so I'm not surprised K12 kind of adapted to that and was ready for that Sky Flash.
This gets caught out. I don't think they've seen Summer yet. Summer
Oh.
gets Falcon down. It's an even playing field here. Texas is pushing back for this retake. Nice. Evan.
Yeah, a couple coming from Hookah here. Rice
Not
getting
ready yet.
two, working their way onto site. TJ is gonna pop the Waylay ultimate. Rice with a bit of Waylay util himself.
player
They are
standing.
all low, but in a 4v1 situation, it is Argon here, taking out one. Summer on the bomb. He's gonna use the Soba ult. They're all one shot.
They're gonna catch another not in
I don't
time.
think
They got the
Argon knows
half.
it's halved. But it's the clutch from Argon. Oh, man.
Insane.
1v4. They used both the Waylay ult and Soval. And that's a way ultimates win you rounds right there.
Yep, I bet the Bobcats are starting to sweat a little bit more. The Wolves finding their footing and now got 2 rounds in a row under their belt.
Yeah, that was just so risky from the Wolves, but I really appreciate the ballsy play right there because it was a 2v4 and they used 2 of their ultimates in a 2v4. Good job recognizing the time on Spike and that you were able to play on the time. So, yeah, massive shout to Argon.
Trying up a 5-stack towards this B site here. Catching Beans. Seeing where they are.
Beans getting tagged up in the back of sight again from that Sofa dart. Does end up retreating just back in the hallways here, but catches out Falcon. He was entering on site trying to clear some corners. TJ gets one on Rice, and oh man, K12 is really turning this around. Siva trying to do some damage from Hookah here. And it's a 2 versus 2. Both the Wolves stuck in this elbow position.
The Wolves had so much time on site, but they weren't able to get a plant down. Now it's a 2v2 with one rotating towards A to plant. It's now a 2v1 down to Striker. Can they bring this out for another win for the Wolves? A good position here.
Oh, good
Gonna get
Omen
caught
TP.
out by Summer.
Yeah, I like that play from Omen. You know it's a 1v2, so you want to try and get a 1 there. But
Thank you.
Summer with the good read on that Omen TP. Also kind of with the ult, so made up for it by winning the round for Texas there, bringing it to 4-2.
Dive a draw.
And
I'm out of here.
like what we were saying earlier, the K12 Private Esports Alliance is 5-1 on the season. They only have 1 loss. They are probably not used to not being in the driver's seat in these matches. So could be the first time they're in a bit of a stressful situation.
Yep. This is why we're at the playoffs, folks. A lot of stuff riding on the line here. TJ gets stuck behind the wall.
Oh man, and Rice with another crucial first blood. Right, Rice is absolutely cooking right
Summer
now.
Gets another one, bringing it down to a 3v5. We're still not even touching site, and we have a flank going deep from B side. Not gonna catch anyone on offensive.
Oh,
Spike
Rage
down
going
A.
down. Did not
Last
expect
player
the
standing.
second one of Rice being there.
Slow down.
Rice has to be careful about this Bucky in the corner, but Summer has got their back, and Texas is starting to get a pretty good chunk of a lead going.
Very aggressive, too, with that last round. They weren't just defending that A site. They were pushing the Wolves back. That was just impressive. Really, really well played last round.
Yeah, and this really isn't that good for the Wolves because of their comp. It's very attacker-sided, and you want to try and get as many attacker rounds as you can, especially since you don't have a Sentinel for that defender side. So every round on this half is very important here. Falcon rushing with the Judge. There's not going to be any spamming there. Trying to work their way onto site, making some space, getting a bit of chip damage. Wants to try and finish off that kill. TJ getting a nice kill on Sync there. couple more falling for the Wolves. Striker finding 2 in the back. Viper's Pit is in use, but Summer works in, gets 2. It's all left to Siva in a 1 versus 2 situation here.
2 ults going against him.
I'm out
Gets
of here.
quickly taken down by Falcon.
Out of charges.
Good win there for the Wolves. They definitely needed that one. Summer, that was a
Clock
double
ticking.
kill in a row. They lined that up so well. It was perfect. Every little detail was perfect.
Yeah, and you kind of saw Summer look at the person with the spike, but then looked at the people that were coming behind because the person planting the spike wouldn't have the reaction time that the other 2 were. So that was
Exactly.
great discipline from
Yup.
Summer to get those 2.
It's those last minute decisions that, you know, if you stop and think about them, really help you. And
Well, Siva might get caught out here, ends up escaping by jumping right out of the window, but hookah space is taken over from the Wolves, and Falcon just dashes onto site to take out Siva. Oh man, that's what I like to call an entry there. Deadlock ult does get Sopa, does get shot out, but there's good trades on the side of the Wolves, and it's all left to Zeke, who is somehow in the long right here.
Ooh, trying to get a 1 against Falcon. TJ pushes up to Hunt. Playing it safe. Not going for a save though. Gets caught. Falcon through the smoke.
Yeah, there's the lucky shot. Probably just wants to go for exits here and try and do as much damage to the economy as possible to the Wolves. It's going to be an absurdly hard one to clutch, and TJ makes it impossible with 3 kills. Both the Waylays are kind of doing really good.
Yep, when it gets to the last and you know that someone's through a smoke, I absolutely love just spamming through the smoke, getting a full spray, maybe dump a few magazines in there. You just got to be safe. It's going to push them away from that site as well.
Yeah, getting a spam kill through the smoke is sometimes lucky, but a lot of times it's about the game awareness and where you think the opponent's going to be. So it's very like calculated guesses. So yeah, good job from the Wolves right there to close out that round, and they're making a bit of a comeback. Texas has to be pretty careful if they want to try and keep this lead. DJ, nice info for U-Haul. Falcon starts to heat up, was on the bottom of the leaderboard, but working his way up here, getting 2 very impactful initial kills, but it's just going to get shortied from Siva.
Gets caught down by TJ. And it's a 4v1. Beans, last man standing, gets the entirety of the Wolves, gets caught by TJ quickly. That was a great round from the Wolves there. Insane.
Yeah, it's been a couple great rounds from the Wolves here. It kind of seems that they're nice and warmed up now.
Yep.
Definitely the gun skills and aim is definitely an improvement. Falcon with 2 very nice head taps to start off that round for the Wolves, and it is all tied up, ladies and gentlemen. There are 2 rounds in the half here. Couple ults to use on the side of the Wolves, so they could look to further enhance this lead.
Hitting the brakes.
Setting up a 5-stack on an empty A site. Gonna leave the Wolves. Ooh, but the timing might be a little off as the Bobcats just make it on the top of site. They're not gonna plant it just yet.
Yeah, and this is really good space being taken from Falcon, and
Another
good kills
2.
being taken as well. That's a good
for
start.
Falcon.
And
TJ
TJ wants in
caught.
on the action.
Beans for 2.
And that kind of brings it back here. Texas working their way into this round. Didn't have the best guns. Now picked up a couple.
Ooh,
Good
gets
blind from
blinded.
Siva.
Striker gonna not make it out. Siva gets another.
One enemy
Poker for the
remaining.
trade. Argon
Last
brings down
player
Beans. It's a
standing.
1v1 on site. And
Summer gets it. Oh man, the final 2 kills in a round, and that Viper's pick going down right away for Texas as it was being popped from Beans. That was
Up.
unfortunate,
Last
but
round before the
Quickly
switch.
breaking away from the tie, stopping the win streak that the
Need a
Wolves
drop.
built. It's the last round before the half. It's time to full buy, and the Wolves have stacked up ultimates.
yeah, I really think they probably could have played for at least one or two of those ultimates last round instead of it being like super on-site close quarters. You could have used that Sova ult, for instance, like you did to clutch that one round. So now they have to try and find a way to use all four of these ults this round, which will be nice this round. But want all the rounds you can manage. Tifa with some jump peeking is gonna find a bit of intel here.
Not gonna. Ooh, just sees. This, too
Okay.
much is happening.
Yeah, Falcon working their way onto site, does use the Neon ultimate, and it doesn't find any value thanks to Beans.
Spike planted.
Rice gonna use this ultimate as quick as possible. Okay,
It's
yeah,
already at a numbers disadvantage.
uses it. Mocha is slowed down in tube here. Does Rice clear it? Yes, they do. Getting one on site. What a good deadlock ult right there to stop Striker. Argon with the Sofa ult. But
Gets Rice. Not enough. Summer takes him down.
yeah, and Spike is halved. Argon really just has to run, but Zeke taking them down for a 7-5 half. Texas with the lead at halftime here.
Switching sides.
A little bit of underdogs,
Yeah.
but they are cooking right now, and they are showing why they made it to semifinals.
Go, go, go.
Yes, as we go into the first round of the second half, we're gonna see if the Wolves can still make a better name for themselves on defense here. But Texas already with a lead, now gets on the attacker side, and I've seen some pretty great stuff from Texas on the attacker side.
Yeah, we definitely have. And especially since Rice is cooking the way he is right now, I'm super excited to see a couple of these Waylay Dash and opening picks that he has cooking up. TJ had a couple good ones himself, just not enough for K12 to get the lead right here. Oh, and Rice, I was hyping you up, but does get knocked down right away there. Siva
Gets
getting
the
very
blind.
lucky.
Doesn't get the kill though. Falcon on site defending
Sound
against
sensor out.
Summer here. Gonna get the plant down in time.
Zeke
For Falcon. TJ, one on a 1v2 here. Argon camping this corner. Spite's gonna be left alone for a while. Zink able to get down Striker. Argon trades for Siva.
Yeah, and they have a pretty good idea of where they are, but Zink is still finding
Last
kills
player
here.
standing.
So is Summer, leaving it down to Mocha, who gets taken out by Zink. 4 kills on the round from Zink there.
Incredible. And to think that, Zink was just in the middle of the road there for the leaderboard, especially just focusing on the Bobcats now. He was at 7, I believe, 7 or 8 before this, and now at 12, just in the range. We got 3 top fraggers here, already above 10 kills. Some great gunplay from Texas here.
Yeah, for sure. Some people, they pop in those pistol rounds. I sure don't, but I always like the round afterwards where I could have a Bucky.
Good
Yep.
call.
K12 trying to stop this execution from happening on the side of Texas, and they stopped on site, but they're all just gonna hop through the teleporter and go to a wide open A site right here. This is about as wide open as you can get.
Looks like Omen's gonna go for the flank here. He's gonna get caught out by Clove. We'll see. Goes the long way.
And Spike is gonna get planted 4 showers here. Zink with a very nice kill on Falcon up top on Heaven there. Playing this U-Haul area. This is going to be really hard for the Wolves to kind of play around, especially with 4 people in showers here. They can just peek you one after another.
Strikers made it on site. gonna catch anyone here around this corner. Shoots through the smoke.
Yeah, we're gonna see a lot of spamming and a lot of util dumping, and it's all on the side of Texas getting flawless on that round.
Yep.
And continuing the lead. It is now 9-5, and this timeout being taken from Striker is a smart one, I would say.
Very, very true. The Wolves getting just caught out each corner. Striker trying to set up a flank during the last round, but you know, it's the spamming and the util dump through the smokes get them down, but if it works, it works.
Yeah, for sure. And you can definitely tell they're trying to think of a strategy for this upcoming round. They'll be able to have full loadouts here, some nice guns to work with, and you basically need to ensure this round's win to keep the morale up and in the hopes for winning this map 1 here. It is going to be hard on this defense side. I think they have to play kind of aggressive with this comp. Maybe send either their Neon or Waylay for a very fast pick, whether it's Showers or Long. Make them take some fights, use some of that util, initiate some first, and then you can back up and play numbers. I think that's the way they should go around this.
Heading up for an A push here. The Bobcats trading places. Who's on site?
Yeah, and I
Gonna play this.
think we're gonna see some aggression in Showers here. DJ peeks at the right time, peeking at the right time again. Just finding 2.
Wow!
That was
Already,
remaining.
4 of the Bobcats are down.
Yeah.
Summer, the top fragger, getting caught out by the corner.
I don't know what
Hunted
they.
down. Gets taken down by Falcon. I don't know what they did during that timeout.
Yeah, it worked though. Just keep doing that.
That was
Oh man,
insane.
shows you what the power of a timeout can do. I think Texas was just being also a bit too like careless there, working their way in the Showers because they got caught twice with utility in their hands and no guns, and you definitely don't want to be taking a fight with utility in your hands rather than a gun, I would say.
Yes. Now, the Wolves are doing something right with that last round. Can they keep this momentum going? It was a flawless win last round, but
I'm out of here.
Falcon gets caught, not able to get one down. The rest of the Bobcats pushing onto this B site.
Yeah, a bit of chip damage
Gonna fall
on
back here.
Neon here. Rice is gonna dash. Spots Falcon in the backside, but is unable to rewind. So crazy kill from Falcon there. And Texas didn't really push in the side from that. They are now starting to work their way on, but they should have took some of that time to take space. I guess it's working for them because 2 of them find both the defenders on site. Beans working their way through elbow here, taking some more space. Very good deadlock wall. And this could be a very solid post plant hold. They have to be very careful of the 2 wolves coming from Hookah.
Striker
Last
finds
player
Beans.
standing.
Oh,
Siva for 2.
finding both the people in Hookah. And that was just from 2. That was just an aim differential right there. It's Siva finding 4 on the round. Texas winning it again. The Wolves finding a bit of success, but taken right back from Texas.
Yep, Striker was able to bring down 2 Bobcats before the round was over. But the first map might be coming to a close with the Bobcats already reaching 10 round wins. It's going to be a hard push for the Wolves if they want to get this map underway, under their wing. But Wolves don't have wings.
No, they don't. Unless they drink.
I've got your
Red
trail.
Yeah, that's true.
Could be a thing.
Could happen.
Okay, getting aggressive. There we go. Rice gets that initial pick on Showers. We've seen that play from Texas a couple of times. That's the first time it really worked. Very flawless there.
Striker finds Beans. Trying to even out these numbers. Zink
Ooh.
can't do anything. Pops the ult.
Planted.
Looks for him.
Oh man,
Gets
that
him
was so
down.
close. Striker could have actually got that.
Down to
Siva
Mocha.
getting the flanker down. Mocha getting a bit of chip damage on Deadlock, but it's a tough situation here.
He walks
Dodging the
through an
Deadlock ult, but not dodging the Deadlock trip. And that's another round for Texas here. And it's just a map we've seen Texas play a lot. They have a lot of practice on this map. It is always one of their picks and is always one they play on. So it does make sense that they are performing this well. Wolves probably haven't played it as much. So the next map they could be more favored in. It is their map pick.
Yep, we are 1 round away from match point for the Bobcats here. Falcon against Siva. Who's going to get them down? Neither.
Neither of them hitting any
With
shots.
Central.
It was just some warning shots.
Yep.
Just some warning shots before
Again,
the round.
Don't come over here. Don't come over here.
No, I told you not to come over here.
A-Site little getting prodded now by the Wolves. Not seeing too much. We have
Falcon taking space on B here. This is some good intel, and that's gonna allow for 3 defenders to be on this A site. Rice.
Ooh, the timing is off. Falcon might be able to catch him off guard here.
Falcon, that's a really well-timed flank. Sifa with the first pick. Zink with another one. Falcon on that flank does get one. TJ finding another one. Okay. Falcon gets a nice sheriff shot. It's all left to him. Does pick up a better gun. Also has ultimate.
Spike is down. Sees Rice. Does not see Zink in time. Zink for the 3K brings it to match point for the Bobcats.
Yeah, and Falcon had a really successful flank getting 2, but the rest of the team just wasn't able to get their picks on site. It's just really good entering onto site utility from Texas. They're throwing that way late, slow. They're throwing that deadlock wall to just cut off some angles. The smokes have been fantastic, and Sifa with the blinds to enter. It's been very standard procedure for entering onto these sites, but Texas does it really well. Rice.
Zink already getting TJ down.
And that's not a good start for Wolves. It is match point. If they lose this round, map 1 is over. Striker with a nice kill here. Oh man, Siva getting the trade on him.
Is going to get spiked down. Siva catches Mocha on the outskirts. Falcon getting close here. Gets Siva down.
Yeah, and it's 2 men in U-Haul with a dream. Spike is ticking. Summer playing a very close angle to find both of them and closes out map number 1 for Texas. 13-6. Man, oh man, the 4-3 Texas really showing up in playoffs right now against this 5-1-1 K12 private esports alliance team. Wow, oh wow.
Yep. Texas, they came and they conquered. They were here for it. They found the map. I believe Bind is definitely Hallsville's most played map for sure.
Yeah, I mean
For
we always
sure.
see them play it. So
yeah, it's just their map. They understand it more. They know all the corners to check. And you know, I saw Falcon from the Wolves going for a lot of flanks. Their head was in the right place. They were peeking the corners. They were doing everything right. But Texas just knew where to look at what time and constantly caught Falcon. If they were playing a map where Texas didn't really know it too well, and Falcon went for the flanks that they were going for, the gunplay was there. I think Falcon could have top fragged, but you know, going against Texas on bind, you know, not going to have as much luck.
yeah, and I agree 100% in terms of the awareness from Texas. They've been practicing this map, and they really were not caught off guard with a lot of things, and they were always aware of a flank or a lurker. It just goes to show the practice they've had on this map, and they're like ready for a lot of situations. And yeah, that was just really well played from Texas there.
Yep.
But we will be moving on to map number 2, which is going to be the Valorous Wolves map pick. And with previous series in this league, we have seen crazy switch ups between one map and another map.
Absolutely. Yeah, the second map is always the most important. Second map is always the most important. It
Yeah,
just, yeah, from any point of view. You have either you lose the first round and the second round you need to win it back, or you have the opposite team just wanting to wipe it all. And the second maps is always the most entertaining for me. Absolutely the most entertaining for me.
yeah. Um, and also for Texas, they got to be feeling pretty good
Hmm.
playing blind map 1, and that also like inserts some confidence, getting a nice 13-6
Yep.
win. That's
Great
some
morale boost.
crazy momentum going in to map number 2. And a lot of times in these type of matches, having the mental game on your side is crucial. If your team kind of gets rage baited a little bit, or you're a little down on yourselves, your play does go down. Like that is something I've noticed by being on one of these teams. Uh, if your morale is not there, you're not playing at your fullest. So making sure to keep your head up, and that's the biggest thing for Valorous Wolves is to keep talking to each other, keep supporting each other, and be like, hey, okay, sure, we let go of map number 1, but map number 2 is our pick. We
Yep.
can bring this to map number 3, and that's a much more even playing field. That's the neutral map there.
Yep. Just like all the other, you see a lot of sports movies where they're like, oh, he's such a great talented player, but his head's just not in the game. I think we need to see a lot more esports movies for sure. For sure. It's
There
a lot.
actually is a lot of esports movies. Huh?
There is?
No, there isn't.
There isn't, yeah.
No.
Well, there's always like the 80s futuristic gamer people. All those
Yeah.
movies are like, oh wow, video games were new.
Pixels.
Yeah, Pixels. Yeah, that was a great esports movie.
Yeah.
Um, but it just goes to show that in any competitive game, there are going to be just it's it's so competitive. It's so like built up in your brain that it has the same, if not more, of a push for like the more theatrics of it all. And that's what I really like about esports is that it's just there's more at stake. It feels like, especially when you get to you know watch the entire season play out. We've seen a lot of Texas in the not only in the playoffs but the qualifying rounds before. Same with California, North Carolina, and Virginia, and you have the Wolves in there too. Just watch these narratives play out. In each stream that you see is just a part of that narrative. You see less of it as a live stream and more of it as an episode in a season.
Yeah,
But
we see a lot of story arcs in this league. We've seen some of my favorite ones. I would say Mr. Lots.
oh yeah, Mr.
Oh
Lots.
man, the
Oh
one
man,
time where he
Gummy.
almost dropped 50 in one game, absolutely carrying his squad, popping off. It was so crazy how one man could be doing it. So motivational there. And yeah, as you were saying, also the storylines for the teams for sure, because
Hmm.
Texas had a pretty tough loss
Yes.
against California just 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
They had technical difficulties.
Was
Uh,
it Texas that
wait,
had the technical
what
difficulties, or
was it? Texas? I could
I
be
think it
mixing.
was Summer that was having the tech. Yeah, they were
Yes, it
having.
was Summer.
Summer was having the
Yeah,
technical, and now Summer top fragged.
yeah. Summer got the final 2 kills
See,
of that
that
match.
it's just these narrative structures that you kind of just build in your mind, but it's so easy to just see it as a game, just see it as numbers, just moving around. And I think building these narrative structures just builds these confidence for these players so that they can continue doing what they love, which is, playing these games because, it just builds everything up. Having these narrative structures, having something to care about in these esports is what builds you from high school esports to college, and then it could bring you to the professional level too.
Yeah, and all these players are already well ahead of the curve in terms of esports, because they're still in high school. A lot of people
Yes,
don't have access to like esports teams in the high schools or being able to play at a competitive level. They're only able to really play ranked from home. So it's awesome to see leagues like this K12 Esports League showing off some of this high school talent and just allowing them to get the practice in for their future. I did say or see someone in chat asking who won map number one. That's no other than Texas. So
the
Texas
Bobcats.
is up 1-0 in this best of three series.
Yep. And if you've just joined us, Ivy, you missed one heck of a game. Texas was just really, really playing well. Uh, the Wolves had a great comeback a little bit in the first half. They were able to tie it up a little bit, and then Texas built up that lead right before the half, and then when they were on attacker's side, they were just aggressive and got the win in the end. But we're heading into our second map hopefully soon. We're gonna see how the Wolves are gonna try and get back Bobcats in this second map.
Yeah, for sure. And I was kind of saying this at before map number one about the team comp that K12 was running, and to me, it didn't seem that strong of a team comp. You had two duelists that have the exact same team comp, and you didn't have a sentinel, and they only ended up taking one round win on that defensive side. You've really got to play for both sides on Valorant here. That's what we've been seeing in this K12 league.
Ooh, we have a roster change from Texas. McLovin is back.
Oh boy,
Oh man.
McLovin. Yeah, we have seen McLovin in past weeks. Usually
Yep.
McLovin, I think, is starting for them. So
Yes, yeah, if I recall. But we're heading into Abyss and already have a double duelist set up for the Wolves. And oh, we have Reyna for Texas on Abyss. Summer is gonna have a field day, I think.
yeah, that Reyna, you definitely have to frag out as Reyna for sure, just to kind of support the pick, because if you don't get enough kills, it's really kind of not the best agent to play in these type of matches because of there's just a lack of team utility. You have one blind and that's about it for entering onto site. So you really have to try and find ones in mid or on site and get picks that way. So I'm very curious to see how Summer plays the Reyna for the rest of Texas's team. They have Vice as their Sentinel, very good Sentinel for this map here, and Siva, Classic Sky. Overall, pretty well-rounded comp right there for being double duelist. And then K12 having both Yoru, Jet, and then a Chamber. We've been seeing this quite a lot throughout this league as well. Double duelist plus Chamber. It
Yeah.
it offers a lot of pressure. But as I was saying last map, they gotta be careful on that defender side, and they gotta play it in a certain way to play into their strengths rather than their weaknesses. Probably play more aggressive here.
Oh boy, I've been waiting to see this map's playing. Texas setting up a 5-stack already at the beginning of the round. It's a pistol round. You're gonna see a lot of gunslinging.
I feel like everyone goes A on pistol round on this map. It's just kind of a written rule right here. Jet kind of taking his own fight with this pillar. Skydog does force the defenders back to site. And Texas is just going to rotate. They see that there are 3 defenders on site. They don't want to deal with that. So they're just quickly running right on back to B site, where there is a lonely striker here waiting to strike.
Good wordplay. Wonderful. That was wonderful.
Thank you. Oh, and Striker actually isn't doing any striking.
Gun here.
Striker, no striking.
Striker, no
Spike
strike.
planted.
Rice brings down Falcon. Texas takes the B site. Spike just now getting close to it, but... Oh, Spike's already planted. Never mind. I
Yeah.
take back everything I just said. TJ finds McLovin. Now pushing around. Are they going to catch it? Summer gets one. Sees
Oh,
Jet
that
there.
dismiss was very bold there.
TJ catching
Oh, the
bullet.
overheal is super nice on pistol rounds. And the run and gun that ended off Summer adds to Reyna. Hey, maybe it wasn't a throw pick, and maybe there's a reason Summer's on this Reyna.
I didn't want to predict it, but I accidentally did. Summer already with a 4K on the pistol round.
Summer
man.
2, 3, 4K.
Ha hoo ha hey ha.
Hey, hey, ha.
Woohoo!
But yeah, Texas starting off right where they left off, and that was kind of a demoralizing.
Don't give them
It's always kind of demoralizing when there's one person that gets 4 or 5 kills on the pistol
Yes,
round.
on the pistol round. It's definitely going to bring that morale down. See with the Sky Dog able to find 2 on site. Meanwhile,
Oh,
down goes
Headhunter
Striker.
is finding no heads today, and Sky is just going to be able to heal them right on up.
Thorns are alive.
Drop from Siva there. Summer is going to get the plant down. In the meantime, Rice getting a pick on TJ. He was a bit too early entering onto site without the help of their teammates. And this is going to be a super tough retake, 3v5. You only have a couple classics. Try and do as much damage as possible is probably the goal here. Oh, man,
but
this
it's
is a
just-
unit.
it is just a swarm around Spike now.
Okay,
Wolves
some
pushing
flashes.
through. Summer able to get Falcon
One
after
enemy
staring
remaining.
at him for a couple seconds. Zink gets down Argon.
Okay.
Summer closes it out again.
This Reyna pick might actually serve to be
That was
pretty
a flawless
favorable
round
for
two
Texas.
Oh man.
the way Summer's playing right now. This is how you want your Reyna to be played.
The Wolves
To its
are
fullest.
sweating as we go into round 3. Already not looking too good for the Wolves. But it's early in the match. It's early in the game. We can still, reserve yourself. Don't know how these guys are going to play on attacker's side.
Yeah, and for the Wolves, you really just
Scout
need
destroyed.
one person to start playing at their normal level, or 2 of them, TJ and Striker, get both Zink and Rice.
The Bobcats pushing through mid. You're going to see these two. Going to get caught off guard. Just narrowly escaping the vision. Pushing now towards A as the Wolves leave it empty.
Yeah, they're leaving it right as Texas is wanting to take over it. Mocha probably hears that Skydog, probably calming to his team. Hey, they're here at A. Some space being made from Summer on that back to site. Siva getting some room in heaven here. So they do control some space, but it's a matter of not if they can hold it.
Spike is down. Siva dominating this heaven space. Brings down Mocha. Not ready for it.
Summer continuing where
Another!
Summer left off.
Can we get one more?
One enemy.
Yes, we will!
Man,
It's a 3K.
Summer
Siva
came
goes-
early.
Yes, it did. Spring doesn't exist anymore. It's only summer.
My goodness, 9-0, making up for the internet
Yep.
from 2 weeks ago from being kicked off of the game. But
Yep.
man, really showing why they're on this team, and they have 40 ping, so that's
Yep.
a lot better than 1,000 ping. last
Someone
week.
definitely got a Wi-Fi upgrade, and they're seeing the benefits for sure. Texas setting up another mid push here. Wolves not ready for it, but Zink goes down. lurking towards that B site.
And TJ with a fast flank on Moon as well.
Rice blinds one.
Don't know if Texas is going to be aware of this. Falcon finds another one. Is going to get taken out. That flash is at the worst time possible for TJ. That is actually insane right there. That is so unfortunate.
Gone and Mocha.
Oh yeah, they are
Summer here
together.
Holding Spike too. This is going to be a tough one for Summer to try and get out of.
I don't know if Summer's also aware of Mocha being super close as well. Wants to try to get out there, but they're kind of closing Summer off in mid. And that's Spike down for Texas.
Ooh, McLovin able to bring down Mocha. Might try and get an advance here. A flank from Rice. Might help him out. Oh, McLovin goes down. Striker. Is it going to predict Rice around this corner? Doesn't hear
30
anything.
seconds left.
Doesn't look either.
One enemy
Gets it down.
It's a 1-on-1. Both have Vandals right here. Rice looking to pick up the spike. Had 17 seconds. You practically have to just run to a site here.
And Striker hearing the last little footsteps.
Left.
Is he going to make it on site in time?
You need 4 seconds to plant.
Oh, I have the 4 seconds.
I don't think there's enough time.
No. That was. We are seeing so many split-second plants and defuses, not just in the K12 season, but also at the U of I season. There are so many close calls where you think it's going to be planted in time, but it's not. Oh man.
Yeah, the Wolves get lucky that time around. I'd say it wasn't the round win of like how you wanted it to happen, but it was still a round win, and they kind of saved guns, but now they can have full loadouts here.
Yeah, if the Bobcats had milliseconds more time, that would have been a Texas round. If
it would have been 1v1.
Yeah, if
but
1v1
it would have been a lot closer. And Texas already taking all of site, and this is what I'm talking about. There was a chamber trip, but they kind of just ran right through that and was able to take site in less than 5 seconds right there. McLovin getting this plant down. TJ making their way onto site using these jet smokes to walk off angles. This is a pretty good position right here.
McLovin turned around now.
They actually catch out TJ in his spot. Mocha with a flank. I think Summer actually saw Mocha jumping down.
Yup.
Yes, they did, and that's a flawless for Texas.
Incredible. Yeah, you're going to need a lot more than just luck on your side as the Wolves are finding out. 4-1 already in the first half. And Summer is dominating with 11-1.
And Rice is 8-1. Both of the agents with overheals.
Oh, man.
Riddle me that. Yeah, overhealing is such a crazy ability, but I like it.
Texas now having a lot more momentum than they did last map in the first half.
Oh, Skydog actually spots out Zinc. Okay. Zinc is not so sneaky.
Zinc is still going to push Summer behind them, having the whole of the Bobcats behind them.
And they're kind of just stomping around, making a lot of noise. Skydog hits someone on the back of site. Entering is Zinc. Some utility. Let's go up and above. Both the duelists getting their one, doing their job. Okay, I was about to say, Summer, if you go up there, you're a mad lad. Striker is a madder lad, getting 2 with the headhunter. DJ finding some.
Wow. Texas must have heard our comments because now they're turning the tables. Siva stuck in A. Not going to be able to push enough. Striker brings it down. Wolves not out yet.
And that was a 3v5 that K12 just pulled out of nowhere. Striker getting 3, the other 2 being found from TJ right there.
Look at these ults. Look at these ults on the Wolves side right here.
And that's something we kind of saw last map too. They were holding some of these ults for a while, so try and use them when you can, when they're most effective. Uh, you don't want to just use all of them in the last round of the half. It looks like Striker is going to be using the Chamber ultimate, at least for this round. And this is a good spot for it as well.
Ooh, nice little jump peek there from Siva. Striker with a good trigger. Doesn't shoot yet, but gets caught. Ooh, Falcon gets caught by Siva.
Spike
Or
down,
Siva gets
B.
caught by Falcon the other way around.
Yeah. Falcon has been kind of holding their own on this B site, getting
But
super aggressive and finding picks just right off the bat from Texas.
East site does get pretty full. The Bobcats rotate towards A now. You have one lurking through mid. Are they going to see anyone? McLovin gets
Oh,
caught. Slow down.
There. Thorns activated.
There's a bit of util to cover their tracks. Just
Yeah.
getting on site now. Falcon, the closest one there. Have a jet
Spike
smoke
planted.
off heaven.
oh, Vice ultimate. That might have been a bit early for the Vice ultimate. I don't think that actually ended up hitting anyone.
Rice gets blinded. Oka gets
Okay.
down though. Not
They
enemy
take care of the
remaining.
flank. Falcon coming out of their ultimate there. Takes out a couple. It's a 2 versus 2.
Player standing.
Or
Oh.
1 versus 2 now.
Rice trying to get a kill in time. Not going to get it. And that's a Wolves win right there.
The slowdown from the chamber made it to where Rice can go outside the smoke.
Wow.
And okay, here we go. Wolves starting to get some rounds in their name here. Let's see if they can maybe take the lead. Definitely can.
Finding their footing now. Wolves getting themselves in a better position now. Bobcats setting up another 5-stack towards B. Wolves just still setting up a 3-man A site.
Yeah, and the Wolves used 2 ultimates that round right there. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Split your ults, maybe pair them up a little bit, and you can win rounds just like that. And they still have 3 ultimates to work with while they're trying to gain the other 2 back.
Immediately rotating soon as they get caught out, but now it's a little bit of mid play here. TJ with the ult gets down 2, but only 2.
That could have been a crazy cut. I saw the vision, TJ. Just knives weren't landing at
But-
the end right there, but you did your job.
3 of the Wolves going down in mid brings it to a 2v4. McLovin spotted. So does Summer.
Sometimes the
Rotating.
Reyna ult makes it kind of harder for long range battles just because your bullets fire so fast. It's hard to do some recoil control. You really have to be kind of used to it. Texas regrouping. They're wanting to try and hit A here. There's 2 defenders up top heaven.
Getting spotted
30
quickly.
seconds left.
Having to move out of there. Summer.
That's a really good blind, but not going to peek off of it. McLovin holding this plant. They do get the plant down, so they are going to get some spike money. Some
Launching
spike
thorn.
moolah.
Still
Vice
just,
actually has quite a bit of utility to work
Not
with.
ready yet.
just fighting off this heaven play
Oh
here.
my gosh,
Last
good
Falcon
game on that
able to
one.
find McLovin. It's down to Summer. It's a 1v3. Gets shot through the smoke. Another round for the Wolves.
Yeah,
They've been
and
turning it around.
they are turning it around.
Healing
And
over here.
it's in a way I kind of like. They're playing for these retakes rather than holding site, and then they kind of get
Move
taken
as a
out on
unit,
site, and then
okay?
they do a
Last thing I
retake
need
where
is
they
some
don't have the number
hero
advantage. They're just playing some full retakes, and it is working out for them. Texas can't really seem to hold any more post plants on this map right now.
Yes, you definitely can see the consistency here. The 3 top fraggers on the Wolves, Striker, TJ, and Falcon. Each having 7 kills, nearly having the same death and assist ratio.
Get out of
But-
my way.
You kind of contrast that with the Bobcats currently have Summer leading 13, the rest of the team not being able to catch it up, and consistency is kind of key here. If you have 3 people that can get the same amount of kills per round, and you keep them together, and they can bring a 4-1 disadvantage to a tie game in just 3 rounds.
Yeah, and Texas does get spotted. All 5 of them. Zink working their way onto site, updrafting, clearing every angle they can. Siva not clearing the angles they can. TJ taking out Siva, lurking in the smoke here. Zeke with an incredible knife shot. Oh, man.
Insane. Oh, Falcon brings down Summer. The top fragger is down. McLovin.
Falcon getting another one on Rice. It's left to Zink with the knives. Ran out of knives, just has a Phantom. Got 3 kills on the round, but was not enough. And the Wolves take the lead on the map. 4 round wins in a row.
Yep. The Wolves have set up their win streak. They're getting ready. They feel it. They're warmed up. Their morale is back. They have the lead. They just want to keep pushing. Bobcats now playing a little bit. They're sweating for sure. They're definitely feeling the pressure. They're going towards this B site here. TJ.
This is kind of diabolical from Wolves. They have 2 operators, 1 for each site. Falcon getting a pick on Zink. Falcon gets a lot of first bloods is what I've been noticing on this map as Yoru getting a first blood and then TPing out and is finding a second one. TJ getting an operator kill.
Spike is down.
That was a bit aggressive from Falcon. Summer making sure that, okay, I know we're getting ran over, but not that ran over. Okay. Summer finding 2 kind of opens up a little hole in this round where there is a slight chance Texas can find some victory through this.
Zink picks up, oh my goodness. Zink picks up the spike and is rotating towards A here. He's got a chamber that he's got to deal with. Summer gets taken down. It's a 1v3.
Oh, there's an
Rice.
operator.
Oh!
The timing. Okay, we all saw that, Striker. You're good. That was... that's actually crazy. Probably looking at that angle the whole match, and then the one time they go, you unzoom.
Wow.
But they get the round win in the end. 2 operator strat ended up working out for them, and now they have a 2 rounds lead. 2 more rounds in the half. Summer's finding their kills, but no one else is really falling now. Rice,
not quite at the level that Summer's playing at right now.
Yeah, and Rice was 8-1, and now they are 8-7. So just not finding much of anything these previous rounds. Oh, that updraft was seen.
Oh, Striker. Bringing down Zink. First blood. Pushing now Siva. Down TJ. Mocha and Striker getting another 2 down.
That's a full blind right there. Mocha finding another one on Rice. Yoru is spotting McLovin. Oh, but McLovin takes down Falcon with 8 HP left. Spike is down on site. This could be tough.
McLovin has been given an impossible task. How are they going to approach it? Or is he just going to wait out the minute long?
If I was McLovin, I would like make a fake ID and try and get past. That's what I'd try and do.
Yes.
Try and get past these bouncers right here guarding this spike. But yeah, 8 HP. I think it's worthwhile to be saving, but then again, there is only 2 more rounds left
30
in the
seconds
half.
left.
Seconds left on the clock. Oven posted up in a now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a very smart save here. Oh, 12 seconds
Oh,
left.
man.
Yeah, it's immediately gone.
It's a shame you have to die, but you are not
It would have been
the
a smart
bigger
save.
picture.
We'll take a
round
look
in
at
the
the
half.
economy here.
Spend
It
everything.
would have been a fantastic save, actually. Probably would have had enough to get
Yep.
another person an AR or something. But they have a decent buy. It's not the greatest buy on the last round of the half you've ever seen.
We have seen Summer and Rice pop off with the Guardians, so
We must be better.
no, they're in good hands. We don't have to worry about them.
Yeah, for sure. And I also saw Summer didn't have any starter shields, so you have to be looking for a kill to get some of that overheal goodness on ya.
Okay, that was a very good Skydog followed by a very poor Skydog.
TJ, I don't know about that position. Kind of stuck between the smoke and the hard place. Gets caught out. Texas wanting to try and enter onto the site. Good flash on Falcon.
Battling.
Spike down
Now Striker
A.
just getting to heaven. He gets caught out and smoked off, but
Last player standing.
Mocha with 2.
to win another round. It's 8-4 going into the half.
Switching sides.
And
One of the greatest comebacks of all time. Oh man.
yeah, that's the definition of locking in, ladies and gentlemen. What, how many rounds is that? 7 in a row.
Yes.
It was 1-4, and they made it 8-4. They're like, oh wow, let's just win, I guess.
Now Texas is on the defense now, both in the narrative sense and in the literal sense. They're gonna have to try and push even harder than they had to last round to get this win under their belt. Meanwhile, the Wolves in a stellar position now. They're gonna push to get 4 rounds to get to match point. Here we go, the pistol round.
And if they all 5 enter onto the side, this is going to be really tough for them to hold. I guess not. Rice does get the first blood here playing around these boxes. Gets another one. Okay, as the anchor, you got your 2, but Falcon gets 2 as the entryer.
One enemy
Another
remaining.
Or from Texas going down. Striker finding some of his own. Is all left to McLovin once again.
What I'm seeing here is that Texas was... The 2 defenders there were caught out relatively immediately. The rest of Texas rotating back towards that B site. They were splitting up. They were going against basically a 2v1 with each angle. And Falcon was just able to find these spots that they were just getting on site to. Now, not able to get McLovin down. Reloading brings McLovin. Oh, that was just poor placement there by Texas, I believe, on that B site. They were just constantly getting spotted and taken down.
Yeah, Rice was kind of in the spot where you just have to go down fighting, and Rice got their 2 kills. You probably just wanted to see some more support on the defense. Maybe have one more defender peek with Rice while he's peeking, or just try and trade him. But man, I really want to highlight Falcon. He had a bit of a slow start that last map, and has really just been cooking for these Wolves. Entering onto site that round, getting 2. Their Yoru, very good. Very good.
Oh, gets caught in the smoke though. Summer brings him down.
Yeah, and those ratty plays are what you want to do on a bit of a safe round.
Argyle
Some are
gets the
going down.
trade. Rest of the Wolves meeting up towards top mid.
Heavily pushed up here. McLovin in the smoke. Just gets absolutely stingered to death.
DJ gets down by Zinc. Striker trades. It's a 3v2 now. Both defenders not getting on site. Waiting for
Rice
the retake.
coming right from behind. Isn't going to be able to catch anyone out as of yet. Spot Striker.
Down. Trying to make it easy for Siva.
Oh, okay.
Passes the blind. Sees Mocha.
Wow, they're reloading. Get with the bullets. I know how it feels. They're reloading. It's a weird
man.
angle. They're bouncing. But Yeah, you definitely would have liked to see that kill if you're Siva. That's just one more round added on top of this wedding cake. There's so many layers to this wedding cake right now. I think there's 9. I think they're about to try and go for 10 in a row. Texas obviously not wanting that to happen, so taking a timeout here.
Yeah, just a real long streak of bad luck for the Bobcats here. And the Wolves are just, they're catching the Bobcats in every single corner that they try to take. It's just been just a domination, this map. The Wolves started out a little bit rocky, but now the pack is coming together and they're unstoppable.
Yeah, it really goes to show that this is their map pick. At first, yeah, it was very rocky, but they're like, oh, wait, we're used to this map. This is our map pick. We're more comfortable on this map. And they started playing that way. And the aim kind of came along with that. And that's why they're up 10-4 right now. Texas not finding a round win in so long. Desperately needing one.
Yep, Texas, going off the record a little bit, I did have hopes for them, but seeing how the scores are laid out right now, I definitely think we're going to a third match.
Unless a miracle absolutely comes in the way for Texas, but that's no miracle right there. That's just more of the same old nightmare, getting first blood on you. But the good trade from Zink. DJ getting aggressive and getting that kill on Siva.
Are they going to catch McLovin? Nope, McLovin rotate away. Strikers made it all the way back to spawn. Gonna meet back up on mid, and then a B push is in the works here. Zink able to get one after Rice gets down. Ooh.
Yeah.
Still use there. Mocha
Destroyed.
finds him out. Zink. Shoot through the smoke, just get anything.
Teleport's ready.
Still not moving though.
Spike going down for K12 here.
One enemy
Oh,
remaining.
Yeah.
Striker catches Zink.
Had to try and do something there using the smokes. And last alive is McLovin again. McLovin's been last alive so many times.
Yeah, that was just.
Okay, but I will also
We were
remind
able to hold that one hallway coming from CT spawn, pushing through, and Texas were trying to rotate through that exact same area that Zink was having trouble in. Just wasn't going to be a good situation if you try to keep pushing through there. A rotate might have taken a bit longer, but still just having two separate angles or just
You want to
starting
play?
to
Let's
push someone
play.
else for the retake would have given Texas a better situation there. But we're getting into round 16 here. 5 stack on A. 3 defenders. They're rotating as we speak. The 2 lurkers. Oh, it's a rotate immediately. Rotate for rotate. A fake on that A site. Must be uncontested. The spike is just getting there. The Wolves playing it slow though.
And this is going to be really good for the Wolves. Striker has their ultimate in their hand, so this is a very nice sight, and you're able to find any position right now that you're comfortable with this operator. Man, that did look kind of dead on right there. Falcon finding 2 and TPing out. Oh man, Mocha getting a lurking kill mid, getting another one. And it's all just falling apart for Texas here. It's down to McLovin. Dude just keeps kind of getting caught out in the spawn and caught out in these last-ditch situations.
Match point.
I would like to see McLovin fight a bit more with the team rather than kind of being the last one always left alive. Just got to send something with the team. But that brings us to map point here. Wolves trying to get revenge on Texas for that map 1 and are trying to do it in the more dominant way here.
Rip and tear.
They lost 13-6, but now it's 12-4.
I'll handle this.
Bigger lead and momentum for this map number 3. Falcon trying to
Plant the
close
spike.
this one out with the Yoru ult right away, spotting 2 defenders, backside,
There.
and
Teleports there. Is he going to catch Summer? No. Summer gets that first blood on the map. Jay also gets caught by Summer.
some are really trying to make the team stay in this one, but Striker finding a wide open B site here. All you can eat. Pushing on up here. Probably wants to try and find a pick or two off guard and just
Summer's going to
back
walk
away.
right into Striker's gun, though.
Spike
It's a
planted.
2v4.
Zink does get Striker for
Last player
revenge.
Catches
standing.
Argon.
It's all left to Mocha, who has been playing pretty good this round, but this is a bit too much to ask for. Looks like they were kind of glitching out too. I'm not sure what that was, or just the most
Panic.
flickiest person I've ever seen.
Yeah.
But Texas stays in it, at least for now.
Yep. 8 rounds in a row is... It seems impossible, but nothing's impossible unless you try.
Yeah, and I mean, I've seen comebacks like this happen, so it for sure is possible. And to start that, you really just need one person to absolutely be playing on top of their game, and Summer has been playing that way. So if Summer can continue cooking the way they are, we could possibly see some sort of a comeback. But then again, it's just one more round win for the Wolves here. Really just got was one more out.
Wolves setting up a mid push here. Texas might not be able to predict this. Striker getting on site, finding Siva, not landing any hits, gets blinded, teleports out of there safely.
Yeah, that was a bit scary. Was out of range of the teleporter. Backed
Ooh,
up.
Sync with a
Spike
great tap
down
on
mid.
Argon on mid there. Spike is gonna go down, but quickly picked
I
up
have the
Falcon.
Zeke has had some nasty shots.
Ooh, Sync
Oh,
and Summer are
man.
down. It's a 3v4 already.
And they're rotating 2B here. It is just Rice. He did have a pretty solid last game. Backing up. Wants to play for the retake here with his teammates. But TJ getting aggressive. Finds that one on Rice.
Rice saw the Yoru clone. Did not see TJ, the one with the gun, and this is going to be a quick
Attackers
round
win.
for the Wolves, taking map 2.
And man, oh man, they took it with Texas winning one less round than what they did on map number 1. So this is
Yeah.
about as even possible. 13-6, 13-5, and now we're going to map number 3,
Yep.
ladies and gentlemen. Here, hey, what you you love to see this in semifinals. You really do.
Yep.
Both of these teams playing with all they got. No one wants to go home.
That second round is always the most important, and the Wolves, they knew the assignment, and they dominated. That was some just super aggressive plays from the Wolves there, and they were able to capitalize on, this is their map, this is their home turf, and they were just everywhere. They were just everywhere. There was no place that the Bobcats could go and hide and not have one of the Wolves there just waiting for them. It was incredible. It was great to watch.
Yeah, Wolves were playing really aggressive on that map 1, but then losing their gun duels. But now that they're warmed up, they are winning their gun duels. There's some
Yeah.
nasty shots being hit, especially from TJ and Falcon. Those duelists doing incredible work, dashing onto site, smoking, taking space, getting a lot of first bloods. I really liked Falcon on that Yoru. I thought that was a great pick.
Yeah.
Got so much value. And Yoru is just such a strong agent. Like, you can get a kill from anywhere on the map, and then you can TP to anywhere else on the map to just get on out of there, and you get a free kill, and you have number advantage.
Yep. It is. Wow. When used very well, that Yoru is just get a kill. You can't do anything against that. You just can't do anything against it. He's gone. He's gone. You're gonna shoot him? No, he can't. He's not there anymore.
Yeah. You're shooting ghosts. You're just
You're
shooting ghosts
shooting
at that
air,
point.
man. You're shooting air. You can't kill air. Air's air. You're trying to kill air. You're trying to kill me, but I'm air. I'm not there anymore.
Yeah, I'm breaking your guns. I'm breaking your bullets right now
Yeah.
with how fast I'm TPing away. But man, that team comp switch up. They had a sentinel this time around. I think that really helped them
Yep.
a bit. And yeah, Chamber really got their value as well. Just everyone on Wolves getting. Did they end up getting 10 wins in a row? I
Yes,
think
they
they
did. I
did.
think they
That
got 11 wins in a row. Yeah.
boy, oh boy, that is what we call momentum. And yeah, Texas had the momentum coming from map 1. They started off strong, but then as soon as you lose that momentum and it starts to shift in the way of the other team, they took advantage of the momentum, and it's a force. It is a force, and
Yes.
you have to be aware of it.
Yeah, we're getting some support in the chat for Texas, but taking this series as a whole, it's been a lot of fun. I'm gonna miss commenting these K12 for this season.
I know we got this one, and then next week for the grand finals, but
Ooh,
then
I'm
after that,
hoping. I'm hoping we get to commentate the grand finals. If not, I am gonna try and tune in because this is, I've already grown so attached to all these teams here. I can't wait to see who's gonna make it to the grand finals.
yeah. And speaking of grand finals, this is only one of the two matches in semifinals. The other match being taken place is Virginia against Washington, which is the rematch of the grand finals from last season. So that's first and second place from last season going at it. So it's going to be a whole new grand finals this time around. Very curious to see if Virginia beats Washington again, or if Washington can finally get their revenge they've been wanting on Virginia for so long. It's
Right.
been a couple of seasons now where
Yep.
Virginia just has had their number.
But I believe the other game is currently being streamed somewhere else. Look up K12 Esports, look up the name of the team, and you'll be able to find it. But want to stick around this stream? We're having a bunch of fun.
Oh yeah, this one's going to
Dude,
be incredible. We're about to get a
dude,
map 3,
already
baby.
it's incredible. It's an incredible game. I hope the other game is almost as neck and neck as this one.
Yeah.
That would just be fun to hear about. But it's the semifinals. It's a lot of stuff, lot resting on this game right here for both teams. We're going into the third map, the deciding factor for this game, and I'm like, I'm getting the sweaty
The
palms. I'm getting
heebie-jeebies.
the heebie-jeebies.
The
I'm getting psyched
heebie-jeebies.
for it. I'm ready
That's the
for it.
word.
I'm ready for it.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, and both these teams are neck and neck, but not in the way we're used to seeing. Both teams just had their own individual map to kind of demolish the other team on. Kind of just brought them to their own sand pit and showed them who's boss and who can really make the better sandcastle. So now going into this map 3, this is the neutral map pick for all the teams. So this is the map where no team banned or picked. This
Right.
is just
This is just a
that.
random Mac pick, right?
Yeah.
So we think it's gonna be it's Haven.
Haven.
Okay,
Okay.
this is a map we see a lot in collegiate Valorant. Lots of games being played on Haven. It's gonna be
I
exciting
think
to
this is an
see
awesome map to always
to
have
end
a
it
map
out.
3
Yeah,
on. It's just one of the OGs. And having 3 sides, that just opens up a whole new possibility for different
McLovin.
strategies. And a double jet comp
Wow,
for Wolves. Wow.
incredible.
Double jet.
McLovin is going to be joining Texas for this map as well. I don't think I see any other roster changes for the Wolves going in, but at this team comp, Summer sticking on Reyna, Rice on Neon, Zinc staying on Clove. Looks like the Texas team comp hasn't changed since last map.
Yeah, they kind of run this team comp almost for every map, and then just kind of swap out the duelists, or they like take away a duelist and replace it with double smokes or something. Um, But I mean, it's been working out for them. Didn't really work out last map, but those are the picks that they're comfortable on. And I think these agents pair up a lot better on the Haven than they do Abyss. But speaking for the Wolves, their two duelists are Jet and Phoenix. I think Phoenix is a very underrated agent in this. That ultimate, it's really good. You could just enter onto a site and then you die and then you're not actually dead and you just re-enter site. It's absolutely amazing. And the flashes are really good. If you know how to play Phoenix really well, you can definitely find a lot of value here. But the Wolves starting on defense once again here.
All right, and you see that we have Killjoy also joining the Wolves for this one, which, especially for 3 sites, is definitely going to be good for either getting the defense. Yeah, starting with defense, you'd be getting rid of a possible plant, but having Killjoy on offense proves to be even more useful. So definitely going to support the Wolves on that attacker's side.
Yeah,
But it's the pistol round. This is where we're going to see how we feel about this map. TJ, this A long here. Seeing too much. Zink peeks, brings down TJ. Striker reads, gets Rice down.
and goes for a frenzy around one. I like seeing some frenzy love. You don't see a lot of frenzies nowadays, so I like that Striker is
Summer.
repping it. Oh no, Summer, not
No,
again.
don't tell me
Not map
Summer.
3 of semifinals.
No, this is too important to have internet issues.
Oh man, and you're playing so good. Please don't be Drew. Please come back next round. Please, Summer.
Please, please. Oh, little bit of movement from Summer.
Oh, there we go.
Are we
Okay.
back?
Maybe they're just grabbing a snack. Maybe we were
Maybe.
worried for
Yeah,
nothing.
grabbing some water. Game started.
Yeah. And
All right.
there's
Woo.
40 seconds
Oh.
left. Summer working their way finally through sewers. There's only one defender
Yup,
left
here comes the pop on A site. The Texas is pushing.
30 seconds.
Striker catches Siva. Summer
Spike
trades
down
though.
A.
And Summer's
the
going to
spike-
get that overheal. That's going to be super helpful in this pistol round.
Oh, Summer
Deadlock.
goes for the plant.
What's that? Deadlock
Spike
wall
Oh,
planted.
or
15
a
seconds
trip?
left on the clock.
a trip.
To McLovin. Knows that Falcon's up there. Keeps him away from that window. Not able to catch Summer thanks to that. McLovin just trying to get him down. Arc on. Tag
Lot of
Zink
poke
for a little
shots.
bit.
They're going to use this sofa dart. It does scan McLuffin in the middle of the sight. No one's able to kill him off the scan. McLuffin getting a lot of damage.
Last player
Zeke getting
standing.
one. Trade's
One
going down.
enemy
It's a
remaining.
1-1 just like that.
Oh,
And
will he have time
Argon
for the
wins
defuse
it.
though?
It's their time.
Is there time?
Oh, it's going to be super close.
Oh,
Oh, it's so close.
Yes, the defuse does go down. 3 seconds left on the clock there.
Out of charges.
Wow. The Wolves end up clutching that one. And I really think if Texas just didn't peak as much as they were doing and just played time, I think they would have had a better outcome that time around. But Wolves did an excellent retake, used the aggressiveness of Texas to their advantage, and took that pistol round from them.
Yep. One thing that I definitely wanted to see was, planting the bomb, for yourself. Because you had that hallway there that no one was occupying that you could have used on a sight line. So try and just bring time out a little bit. Try and get the Wolves to, just draw them out and into your sight. But, it was just placement there, especially placement of the bomb.
Speaking of placement, Falcon found himself in a very aggressive spot. Is just going to retreat back to site. And Mocha with the Outlaw and the turret and Garage, this is going to be nearly, like, impossible for Texas to try and enter without using a lot of utility. And yeah, the Outlaw is just so massive, especially on these second rounds where people don't really have a lot of heavy shield. So it can just one-shot through the body if it's not a wall bang. Fortunately for Mocha, it was a wall bang.
Setting up a mid push here. The Bobcats sending out a Skydog. Summer brings down TJ. Argon trades it out.
With the shock dart. Right, making their way to Garage. There's no Outlaw here anymore.
Ooh,
It is
Jiggle
in fact
jump
on site
there.
instead.
Mocha able to bring down Zinc with the Outlaw. Rice on site. Siva able to plant it. Falcon brings down Rice. It's a 2v3.
One enemy
Argon
remaining.
brings down Siva. It's a 1v3 now. Oh, McLovin not able to do anything. Argon getting that 3K there.
Yeah, hitting some nice shots with that Guardian. We've been seeing a lot of Guardian usage, and we've been shouting it out. It's been looking real good today. These players have been kind of cooking with the Guardian. Argon cooking, being 6-0 right now. Clutched up that round 1 and got the last couple of kills for that round 2 for the Wolves. Another disconnect, I think I saw in the chat right there. Hopefully that's not too important. Summer is standing still. Uh-oh.
It's like
Oh no. Okay.
Summer just not having the best of luck with the internet. Looks like they're alive and back
Oh.
for this one.
Maybe just needed refills on that snack from before.
Yeah, just it's a lot of snacks going
It's a lot
on.
of snacks. You
You
need
know,
a lot of snacks
stress
in your game.
stress eating, you know, we understand. I understand stress eating.
I think
Does help.
that Sova ult was a bit preemptive.
Ooh,
Did do actually a fair share of damage on
pretty good
Texas.
pop here onto this C site. Zink is gonna get the plant.
Spike planted.
All right, now Texas just needs to hold it here. Striker sitting around this corner. No one's seen him yet.
Yeah, he's on the other side of the deadlock wall. They might not expect him if Zink or one of them peeks for CT. Falcon with the off kill. Striker clearing out the corners. Summer getting one on
enemy
Argon,
remaining.
his first death.
It's down
But
to
Falcon
Zink.
getting 3 with the operator.
Oh, Zink from behind everyone's backs.
Oh man,
Able to get
couldn't
the one,
tracking.
not get the 2.
And Falcon 4 kills on the round. Oh wait,
Pulling the-
that was very close for comfort. Wow, that
Yeah, that's not one that you gotta be baiting. Just gotta get that defuse in. The Wolves already 3 rounds in a row with a defuse retake. Central for the Wolves are ready for this. I don't think anything of what I just said was able to be followed, but it made sense in my head, so you just gotta keep up.
okay. That would be my challenge. That would
Yeah.
be my challenge. A game within the game here. All right, Texas wanting to go for this C site. They have not yet hit the C site. There is a KJ set up here, so they're gonna have to try and work around these alarm bots. This turret, Neon going in right behind that Skydog, and KJ just backed away from site. And Valorous Wolves are gonna play how
Spike planted.
they successfully played last map by doing a full-on retake. TJ starting it off nice and hot as that Phoenix.
Oh, we have
No charges left.
whiffing so far with that ult.
Yeah, just swapped it off. It's alright.
Doesn't matter if you don't hit nothing. Zink brings down Mocha. The numbers advantage is gone.
One enemy.
Never mind, it's
Oh.
back. Never
It's
mind,
so
it's
bad.
yeah. There are no numbers anymore.
What the heck? Falcon, hey. Yeah, Falcon did get a kill with that last knife because their knives were refilled. So that's good. Falcon got a knife kill after missing a couple of those. So got right back to being locked in. But it is 4-0. Man, what has changed? It just seems like the Wolves just need to warm up or something to
Yep.
play to their fullest, or Texas is just going downhill.
Yeah, Texas definitely
Placing
trying
swamp
to
grenade. No
get
heroics.
something here. I
Follow
don't want to say that
protocol.
they're scrambling yet because, you know, they haven't used every weapon in their arsenal yet. Something has to work against the Wolves here. That blind brings them a little bit of space, but Striker with the judge just
Oh, that's
decimating the
a lot
numbers
there.
here. TJ,
TPing, trying to get away.
oh
Bates
man.
out.
Down A.
Oh, wow. And yeah, that's the power of a judge in sewers and the operator in sewers, and then TJ on the main. And yeah, Texas just, I think they just need to slow down their roll here, play for picks.
Yep, Texas just needs a break. They need something to work. They are playing really aggressive right from the get-go, and the Wolves were just ready for it every single round. They need to try something different here. It's going to get them the upper hand.
For sure. They're working their way up mid, but oh,
Falcon,
oh,
Lake City.
oh, it's Marshall first operator. And there's that Phoenix. Oh, I say that's so good because he gets that pick. He dies, but he's still alive. Goes back for seconds. Oh man, this greedy little bugger.
Healing over here.
TJ finding 2.
Spikes down right in mid. It is not
One
looking good
dead.
for the Bobcats at all right here. Yeah,
Wow.
they're just... The Wolves came out to play.
Yeah, I think the Wolves are realizing that Texas plays a lot together. They're either in a 4 or 5 stack, so where they see 1 or 2, they could just kind of collapse on that point because that's what Texas has been doing, just sticking together. I think they need to try and play super slow and go for a lurk and kill. Maybe like hide in the corner and play anti-flank just to like use the aggression of the Wolves against them. But speaking of aggression, Rice looking to
I've got your
enter on the
trail.
site with this neon wall. And Sky Ultimate gets stunned from his own stun. And Argon gets 2 right off of that, looking for more, gets a 3rd.
2v3.
Finally gets
2v2.
taken out, and it's a
Last
2v2
player
somehow.
standing. One
Zeke
enemy
making a
remaining.
1 versus 1. DJ is here for the flank. Zeke does have ultimate to work with. Oh, but they're on the wrong side of it. Oh man. TJ getting another round win. This is not what you want to see for Texas. They are kind of collapsing in this map 3. And this is the power of momentum. Like,
Yeah, it's been a one-sided game from the get-go. The Wolves just decimating the Bobcats right now. I don't know how you're going to try and get out of this, especially at 7-0.
yeah, this is extremely tough for Texas. And the fact that, like, the Wolves have so much economy that they could just have operators when they wish. These operators have been massive game changers. Right as I say that, of course. Changing the game at all.
Argon
Rice.
bringing down Siva. First blood of the round. Striker getting another. Planting in the smoke right now. But
Oh,
the
Sova ult. Massive. Tried to hit Summer as well, who was in the corner. Summer dismissing onto side. Zeke getting 2, getting 3. Okay.
up behind the wall. Argon flanking now with TJ.
Are they aware of this?
Summer gets
It's-
tagged, but
Last player
Oh, the
standing.
flash not going around the corner well enough. Texas gets that one on TJ. This left to Argon, who has been cooking this map.
it's looking better. The first round for Texas. 7-1.
Brazil. The classical Brazil score right here. And okay, you got your first round win. What do you do now? You probably have to win at least 3 of these last 4 rounds of the half if you want a realistic chance at a
Yeah.
comeback. Because I could see this being defender-sided if you play it
well,
right.
Yeah, so far that's the case, but the Wolves have just been catching the Bobcats at every turn that they try to go down. Especially here, we already have TJ going for the flank,
My territory.
and I don't think that the Bobcats are going to expect it at all.
This is such a fast flank.
Yup.
Oh, okay. I was
That
about to
was
say, you
just-
might have been too
Spike
patient.
down A.
Summer gets taken down.
And
You
TJ's
can't
just
be
able to
giving
defend the
one-
spike. I don't think Bobcats are ready for this at all. Oh, Zink and McLovin able to keep their cool. TJ, back at the beginning, gets taken down by McLovin. All right, the numbers are even. The bomb's back in the Bobcats' control. This is a pretty defense-dominated site right now. Rice not able to bring down Striker. Argon for McLovin. It's now Zink alone, getting caught from both sides. Gets it to 8-1. Just that TJ with Phoenix going for that flank in the early round, catching the spike at the beginning, just decimating the push that Texas was setting up. And morale, I don't know where it is for Texas, but it can't be in a good spot.
Yeah, Rice hasn't even been able to find a kill yet this map. And, I mean, Rice is entering onto site, but I've seen them get picked off like 3 or 4 times
Yeah,
while
he's
they're
0-9
running as
right now.
Neon. They're, like, running and not having the weapon out, which is the most important thing. If you're playing Neon, you gotta make sure to get a nice mix of both. The sprinting shouldn't be the one killing you. It should be helping you.
Go, go, go!
But working their way into Garage, Falcon gets a pick on Summer mid-window. Going for a fast flank. Garage in the
Spike
footsteps.
down,
Distract McLovin for Mocha to pop out behind to
I'm out of
find
stock.
them. Siva getting one of the Argons. Zink finding one of the Falcon, evening up the numbers.
Good blind there from TJ, gets Rice. Siva stuck in
One
the corner.
enemy remaining.
Zink brings down. Oh, it's a 1v2. Zink again. Just the last person standing every single
and
time.
Spike is down in Garage.
How are you going to deal with this? How poor Zink shouldn't have to be in this situation to begin with. And now he's got to do it all over again. But Striker is just ready for it. It's 9-1.
Yeah, holding onto that angle. The Wolves are just playing some lights out defense here. Their retakes are insane. They didn't even get spiked down that time because of just the fast aggression from Falcon mid. Yeah, Texas, they're not as aware as that flank as they were on Bind. And yeah, maybe that's with the practice from Bind, just being aware of that map and not being fully aware of the flank timing on this map. But the flanks have just been kind of out of hand for Texas.
And it could be that, you know, the map pick was just left side.
Oh!
Falcon
Spike down
That
A.
was beautiful
Getting
right there.
just spraying, able to
Overheating,
get
but
3
does
with
it
the
really
spray.
matter? Striker getting one more.
Oh, man.
TJ, I would run away. Oh, just wants to go for it. A kill. It's a 1 vs 2. It is Summer.
Yeah, and they've got Spike. But doesn't matter. Argon will bring it down 10-1 in the final map of the semifinals
Last
here.
round before the switch.
Texas has just been, they've been trying everything that they could. Nothing seems to be working here. Something has to work. You can't just give up now. You got to stick together, work together, try and find these plays that would work. But then again, it's last play of the half.
Turn out!
If the Valorous Wolves get this, it's just two matches away from it being over. Falcon gets an
Okay.
unfair spray on Rice right at the beginning of the match.
Yeah, that's going to start it off pretty harsh for Texas. Okay. Net does hit him, so does gonna stall him out for a bit, and 3 picks in a row for Texas, but
My
TJ
ultimate's
is
ready.
here. Does have ultimate to try and work with, pops it. Oh, Siva not hitting the shots. TJ's gonna get a secondary life out of this. It's a 2 versus 2.
McLovin, is he gonna check his 6 for TJ hunting after him?
The turret doing so much damage to Zink. Oh man.
TJ is still alive. Still wanting that blood on their hands. Meets back up with Mocha. Try to go for a 2v2
remaining.
retake. Zink bringing down Mocha, makes it a 2v1.
Oh, okay. Does hit Mocha. That was a good job listening for the footsteps, and that deadlock ult is going to finish the round. Texas wins last round of the half.
All right, you know,
Switching
could be
sides.
worse going into the
Could
second
be 11-1.
half.
Yeah.
Could be 11-1. Oh, man.
Okay. Hey, this is still very doable. All Texas has to do is win this pistol round. Then they just win
8 rounds in a
that
row to
bye
tie it up.
round, and then they just play out of their minds. Summer will get 3 aces. McLovin will hit a 360, and it will go in favor of Texas. That's all if everything works out well, though.
Yep. Speaking of things working out, it looks like our ping issue might be possibly coming from the Wolves instead of Texas. But here we go, the pistol round starts.
And it is
aggressive.
so fast.
Caught out by
following their
Rice.
aggression.
Just lining up the shot while Rice doesn't hit anything. Sivo with a crazy peek. Oh man, it's killing me. Oh, it's killing
Oh no!
Oh, no.
If you die in the game, you die in real life here. Siva finally going down. My caster also going down.
I'm back.
Spike planted.
Oh, Zink
Oh,
Enemy remaining.
cleaning up shop for 3. Texas.
Okay. Where was that, Zink? I
Yeah.
mean, Zink has been playing pretty good this map. I think Zink's been playing the best of Texas for them. Getting some kills, but obviously not finding the most impact. Yeah, Zink is 19-12. Zink's having themselves a game. It's just the
Yeah.
rest of them not really finding anything. And Rice.
Oh, Rice.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, and it really sucks when you're underperforming in these big games, because
Yes.
then you're just like talking
That's
bad
just,
about
it's
yourself.
a morale, like, it could be a morale, like, I can't say, what's the opposite of a morale boost? A tank in the morale.
Yeah.
Like, Rice, I don't know what his brain must be thinking, but
Yeah, it's hard to hit shots, especially when you're down on yourself like that. And wow, TJ getting really aggressive again, gets punished for it.
Zink just performing great here. Still putting pressure on Argon.
And they
Joined
know
by
Argon's
Rice.
in that corner. Someone can shoot that dart. Yes, they are. Wow, doing a really good job holding his own in this corner. Zeke, in the meantime, finding one on Falcon.
Summer tries to get Argon down, but Striker has his back.
I don't think
Love it.
Summer had to be
Oh,
doing
just narrowly
all that.
avoiding that corner. Striker gaining their composure. It's a 4v3 right now. Striker and Argon sticking close together. Meanwhile, okay,
Oh.
the background Zink with a
What?
crate on Striker.
That
Rice is still alive. I'm rooting for you, Rice. I am. The bottom of my heart, I'm rooting for you, McLovin.
30
Ooh!
seconds left.
Gets caught with a
Player
wall bang.
standing.
Zink for
Zink
4.
looking
Can we
for
have a
an
Zink
ace?
ace?
And that's the type of play that could get you back in the swing of things.
All right. Will be
Spike
planted A. McLovin is going to be the first one there.
Yeah, it's a 4v1. Surely Texas secures.
I
This
were Zink,
round.
I would go for the last one while someone else tries to get the defuse in, and that's exactly what they're doing. They want to get this ace
Focus
here.
running away. This is
He
diabolical.
does not want to give
Wow.
Zink the ace.
That
is
that's disrespectful.
diabolical. Zink looking
oh
the
my
wrong way.
Oh god.
It's killing me.
You evil dog. Hey, Rice getting their first kill.
Let's go.
Oh my gosh!
1-13. The
We're
most
so back!
beautiful one.
If you're a Texas fan, you guys are so back. 2 rounds in a row. Almost an ace from Zink.
23-13.
Yeah, second place on team 10 and 12. Man,
But
that
that's
is
2 rounds in a row for Texas. The econ is looking good. The only thing that the Wolves can do is just save. That's what they're doing now. Oh, looks like we have
Time
2
out.
Vandals, or no, a Vandal and a Phantom here. Going into this next round. Siva getting some spray and not bringing anyone down. Falcon gets him down. Mocha walking into Rice. Gets another kill. Let's
Hey,
go.
okay. Rice is back in play, ladies and gentlemen.
Gets
One
two.
enemy
Rice,
remaining.
pop off. Please, Rice, pop off. You deserve it.
Enemy
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
but pops the ult.
One enemy
Wait,
remaining.
Zink
it's
is
a 1 versus
oh.
1.
It's a 1v1 Summer with
Versus
full health
Striker.
versus Striker. It's another round for Texas. This is a 3-game win streak.
Yeah, okay. We got something going along here. And this could possibly be another round win because now
As much as this
the
world
Wolves have
hurt
to
me,
try and
it's
save
mine.
again. I at least believe so. Probably have to save
We'll
unless.
see. Already got 3 Vandals.
Okay, yeah, they got some sheriffs going. Some classics. Yeah, it's just gonna be a buy for next
Oh.
round, and then give TJ the hero vandal. No, okay, just all sheriffs
All
and light
sheriffs.
shields. Gotta love that. Wow, Texas has a really good buy.
Yep, Texas just needs to keep this
Barrier
momentum
deployed.
going. Been playing great so far. You
Boy.
know, Rice finally has a kill. It took him 1 full half to warm up. But now we're back. The energy is feeling pretty good for Texas here.
Sometimes you're a defender side of duel.
Yes.
Sometimes that's what it takes. This deadlock wall is actually causing so many problems for Wolves. They can't go down the sewers. They want to try and go into this A site, but it's pretty hard just
No
to come from one
surprises.
way. The wall does go down. I don't think McLovin's realized that
Nope.
and goes down because of it. Some good awareness from Falcon for peeking that. And yeah, just from that one mistake that
Yeah, there's
opens
no
up
eyes
sight.
on Heaven here. TJ brings down Zink. Oh, Heaven got smoked. He's not able to do much. Rice and Siva sticking together. TJ with the ult comes back.
Deploying drone.
It's a 3v5. This is going to be a tough one for the Bobcats.
Wait,
Summer up in
threats
heaven.
Here.
Oh, TJ.
Crossfire works out, and it's all left to Summer to try and make something happen. But
Great
good
blind.
line from TJ. TJ, he knows what the W key is.
Yes. TJ is not a stranger to that W key. It brings us to 11-5. Bobcats still need to keep fighting.
Yeah,
This
I
is-
mean, we saw 4 round wins in a row for them, so they started cooking something. But yeah, just that one mistake on site from McLovin just costed them really just the whole round right there. Yeah, especially in semifinals, you can't be not aware of angles being peaked.
Blinded.
Jiggle peeking on C. This is a full 5-man stack. They are just working their way back to a different site here. Omen ults top heaven on A site. Striker.
Oh,
No
McLovin.
charges.
You're going to check this corner. Is Summer going to realize this?
Oh,
Spot
Summer
Striker.
does spot them.
But can't shoot in time.
Oh,
Striker for 2. Brings the
Falcon with
numbers
McLovin
down.
on site. It's a 5v2.
Spike
They're both
planted.
coming
Gun
from
here.
spawn here, and it's
Watch out.
Oh, yeah,
Enemy
Siva
remaining.
able to bring down Striker, but we're at match point. The Wolves just dominating this entire
We win this
match
point.
right here.
yeah, one more round win, and they are in grand finals, looking to try and close it out. Probably on this exact round here. Texas does not have the greatest buy. They have a couple outlaws, some specters. Overall, not the prettiest sight.
Yeah, but Save rounds can always go in favor of the underdog as long as they play this game right.
Rice holding aggressive angle in garage right here.
No one's peeking though.
Oh,
Pushing
Zink
up
actually
towards-
taking a pretty hefty amount of damage off a couple wall banks. Rice with a pick from garage. Falcon was getting pretty aggressive.
No one's gonna trade it
Backside.
out. Lots of gunfire happening. No one getting down though.
Oh,
blind
that
there.
is a full blind on your
Oh.
teammate.
They have a numbers advantage. It's a 3v3 now.
Argon with one. Rice has the
Oh,
ultimate.
but the
Finding
ult.
3. There we go, Rice.
Oh man,
Okay.
they're halfway there.
Charge and shoot.
6 more rounds to go.
Need a drop.
Yeah, keeping them in the game. Rice is almost not the bottom of the leaderboard anymore. Let's go. And yeah, that they had to use 2 ultimates there. They had to use Sky ultimate and Neon ultimate to secure that round. And now the Wolves have 3 ultimates. They have
Yeah,
Phoenix ult that I bet they'll use to get on the site, and then
absolutely.
Sova ult for post plant.
TJ with that Phoenix ult has just it's
Joke's over.
been incredible to use with that. And then we
Oh,
definitely are
the
going to see
Sova ult hitting
TJ already
Siva.
popped the ult in the beginning of the round just to get that.
Oh wow, some good spam damage right there.
Spike planted.
Oh, this is going to be tough for
You should
Texas. It's not their
Tough.
forte
And the
here.
Killjoy ult on top of it.
Bomb grenade
It's just
out.
gonna push them even further away, but they're not gonna move away in time.
Oh, some are just taking the fight while they can. Ends up getting
Placing swamp grenade.
detained.
Bomb grenade.
2 people left for Texas.
One
The
enemy
spike
remaining.
is ticking down.
Falcon
Only
with the
left
4K.
to Zink, top of the leaderboard. This is the man to try and do so, but it's an ace
Attackers win.
from Falcon to close off the semifinals match, and the Valorous Wolves move on to the grand finals.
That was I'm just trying to make sense of the whole scheme of things. Texas with a great first map win, and then going on to the next 2 maps, something awoken the Wolves. Something woke them up, and they were just unstoppable. Unstoppable.
Yeah, never wake up a wolf, because you'll definitely get bit,
Yep.
and bit a lot. And Falcon getting an ace to close out that match, that is, I mean, we hadn't seen the ace all series, so seeing that one on the very last round, it's super cool to see. Absolute shout out to the Valorous Wolves for winning that match, and shout out for Texas for putting up a great fight and sticking with it to the very end. For
Yep.
sure.
But that was cinema. Cinema Valorant. Just some incredible plays there, and just oh man. Wow. It's sad to see Texas,
Yeah.
get knocked out
I
in the
know, we've seen
semifinals.
them a
We've
lot
seen them
on this stream.
so much. I've grown so unattached to all of the players there, and it looked so good from that first map, and then pushing on to the second 2. It was just, a little part of me broke inside. But, Texas with an incredible record there going through this season. But, we're setting up a great grand finals for next week. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, and this isn't all it for Texas, because there is going to be a consolation match next week as well for 3rd place in the entire league. So Texas will be facing off against the loser between Washington and Virginia. So whoever loses that match is going to go in the consolation match. But the Valorous Wolves are making it to the grand finals this season. Didn't make it last season. It got a little stopped short in playoffs. So now is their time to try and win, and they might be going against the reigning champion Virginia, or a very proven team in itself, Washington. So
Yep.
make sure to tune in for that next week. But other than that, thank you all for chatting in the chat, being part of this semifinals experience. It's been an awesome day. I've been Bradical, joined here by Binkaloid, and we will see you guys next week.